boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
For those who've been following me from the start, first off, you're my hero. Second, you know I started my channel with the Middle-earth franchise. You joined me for daily streams of pit fights, orc hunts, and prizes. It was honestly the most fun I've had playing a game with my community, so the series holds a special place in my heart. Now, my heroes, it's time for you to play as a DC hero, Wonder Woman, in Monolith's next game. According to the description in their latest teaser trailer, she will fight to unite the warriors of two worlds. You are Wonder Woman. In development by Monolith Productions, creators of the critically acclaimed Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor and sequel Middle-earth Shadow of War, this open-world action-adventure game will feature the beloved DC superhero Wonder Woman. The single-player open-world action game will introduce an original story set in the DC universe and allow players to become Diana in the fight to unite her Amazon family and the humans from the modern world. Powered by the Nemesis system, gamers will forge deep connections with both enemies and allies as they progress from a heroic fighter into a proven leader. Now that sounds like music to my ears. Based on their talent hiring over the years, we know that they were intending to make a game similar to Shadow of War. Therefore, we can safely assume that Wonder Woman will be using the same formula. It will be an open world action RPG where you're fighting an unannounced threat, hinted at by calling it the modern world. You'll do this by uniting Amazons and humans in your army of allies, becoming a proven leader, as they say. I figured they will have their own unique strengths, weaknesses, classes, and even names, similar to how the orcs or the Uruks were in the Middle-earth series. Not sure how death will be treated and how your Nemesis, if that's the correct plural, will avoid it, but since the games were confirmed to be using the same system, we can expect the enemies and even allies to come back with scars based on how they were killed. Your allies will come to rescue you in near-death experiences, and Nemesis will taunt you when they take you out and grow in strength and rank. The higher the rank, the more skills they'll have and the better loot they'll drop when killed. The Nemesis system is a way that Middle-earth has let everyone create their own story, as the randomly generated enemies and allies will interact differently with each player and in each playthrough. I talked to hundreds of people who love the series and they all had different experiences. This is how I figure Wonder Woman will be, building an army, assaulting open world areas, crying when your favorite ally gets killed and wanting nothing more than your Nemesis's death when he ambushes you during a mission. I just wonder if other DC heroes will be making appearances. If so, perhaps they'll be antagonists. However, regular humans and even Amazons will be no match for any DC hero, so it seems unlikely that they'll be recruitable. The description does say modern world, so I expect the threat to be something else. Regardless, we are missing key information that will tie the system together. We know DC characters have on multiple occasions come back from the dead, but being a grave walker was Talion's thing, and it was the glue that made the system work. In Middle-earth, you were a wraith in a matter of speaking, and had almost superpowers. Diana fits that role. Using her shield and sword, she could match the same cinematic fighting style that Talion used, but with her own set of unique powers and abilities. I'm assuming using her lasso of truth. It'll be interesting to see if the lasso reveals more about the enemy or the ally in question when you use it on them, or even turn them to your side like branding did in Middle-earth. There's a lot of potential here. What's more exciting though is the potential of the story. DC has a lot of rich lore to tap into, where even though Lord of the Rings is my all-time favorite cinematic universe, they were very restricted where they could go. The games were, after all, prequels to the trilogy. That's all we really know for now, but you know I'll be all over this game like I was with Middle-earth, Shadow of War, and Shadow of Mordor, so to keep up to date, be sure to subscribe, as well as follow my Twitter or join my massive Discord channel to keep the chat up. Let me know below if you're excited for Wonder Woman and how you expect the game to be. Until next time, ciao friends.